Nathan Cleary says he feels embarrassed by the amount of time he spent on the sideline this season and is desperate to make up for it on Saturday night. While the Panthers playmaker is putting that pressure on himself, the weight of public expectation has weighed heavily on his rival, Nicho Hynes, with Cleary going out of his way to support the Shark star.
He returned to the NRL at his brilliant best, but behind the smile, Nathan Cleary has been struggling.
This year's probably been the most frustrating in terms of just injuries and just trying to stay on the field and stuff like that. It's been frustrating and somewhat embarrassing at times.
The halfback has suffered 3 major injuries this year alone.
You see the players alongside you go out there every week, and when you can't do it, you just feel like you're letting them down a bit, particularly when it's sort of injury after injury after injury. That's what it sort of felt like for me this year.
Handling that pressure is something Cleary has been willing to pass on. After receiving a call from Nicho Hynes last year, the two stars sat down for a chat.
I actually went round to his house when I was injured for the Origin period, just to catch up as mates. I think it does help to have sort of shared experiences, and I think you ask most halfbacks that have played the game, they've gone through a period where they are sort of under the pump a bit and not playing their best.
My ego is not too big that I ask people for advice. I just feel like if I need to develop my game, then I need to talk to people who've been there and done it before. He's the GOAT of the game at the moment, and he just took his team to 3 premierships in a row.
We're competitors when we come up against each other, but outside of that, I think rugby league is really built on that mateship.
And today, another showing of support, rubbishing criticism around Cronulla's leading man.
I can't help but feel a bit of empathy for him at times. It can be pretty draining and feel like the world's just caving in on you. At the end of the day, they're in a prelim, so it's not too bad, is it?
The challenge for Nicho this week isn't just stopping Nathan, it's stopping the most successful halves pairing in the game. And into a 5th straight preliminary final, they're more confident than ever.
You don't make a prelim just by a fluke. I think all the hard work we've put in and those building blocks throughout the year has led to this moment.
We want to test ourselves against the best, and they're the best right now.
Sam Jordan, 9 News.
You could call it a lucky break. Victor Radley today explaining why fracturing his shoulder was actually a finals blessing. Radley returned from the injury layoff to help sink the Seagulls, and now he's ready to face the Storm on Friday.
Scooting away from his latest scan, Daredevil Victor. He doesn't hide from the fact that he needs more time to heal.
Till it's healed. I don't know, yeah. A couple of weeks.
Radley's matter of fact about his injury.
Yeah, I thought I was gone for sure. I didn't know what happened. I haven't had many shoulder injuries, but I thought it must have subluxed or dislocated or something because I was in that much pain. So I thought I was gone for sure, and then I got my scan and it was a break, which was actually, funny enough, I was stoked with that because he rang me and said, hey, let's get this thing healed. It's a good break, and then I know I'm a good healer.
Victor went to the team's resident healer, Anthony Minicello, a player who overcame back injuries with a revolutionary diet. Boyd Cordner says Minicello was a person to get advice from.
What I said, ring Mini, ask him for some advice, whatever you can do, and then I did that, and then started to heal. After a week, 2 weeks, feeling better, and then, yeah, screw it, do or die.
Another club legend, Mitch Orbison, who is now the Roosters director of football, gave Radley the thumbs up.
I just spoke to Orbo right at the start of the week and just asked, am I selfish for pushing myself to play, or am I selfish for saying, I better get myself right? And he just said, hey, if you think you can play, do everything that you can to play. You tell people you're going to play, and if you get ruled out, you get ruled out. And he reassured me that that was the right thing to do.
And Victor did his own medicals.
I was going like this, I got him all right here.
Radley has no regret about risking his body.
I loved it. I got to try early, which kind of made it all feel a little bit worth it, but nah. I was, mate, watching last week, or the week before, sorry, was, yeah, you don't want to watch these big games.
Danny Weidler, 9 News.
Good news for the Roosters NRLW side. Captain Isabelle Kellys has been cleared of a fractured elbow, so is now a chance to line up in Sunday's elimination semi-final against the Knights.
Izzy inspires everyone. She inspires me. She's definitely someone I look up to for advice. So not having her on the field was hard for me.
The other semi will feature the Sharks and Broncos.